Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel, and this is episode of my unpopular opinions. I'm back in the kitchen. I like this area. You guys already know what to do. Like, subscribe, share your opinions below. I'm actually gonna create an email, and I don't know if I'm gonna have it. Yeah, I'll post it maybe down below or somewhere, maybe at the end of this video. And I want you guys to start emailing me and sending me your unpopular opinions, and I will say it on these videos. And I'll let you know if I agree or don't agree or whatever, and we can talk about it. You guys already know. Let's get into this video.
Everybody I know who's married right now, they're married to broke-ass n***s.
First of all, clearly, rage bait. Okay, these people get on the internet and know exactly what they're doing. There's just so many moments before the video even gets posted that you could take a second look or a second thought and think, maybe I should or I shouldn't post this. This was posted with intent. Then you guys get on the internet reposting and retweeting and reiterating and allowing your energy to be harvested for what? I don't even know if I should even talk about energy being harvested anymore, because it's just like inevitable. It's just gonna it's just gonna happen. At the end of the day, she said it and stood on it. She meant it, just like E. Kane. Everybody was in an uproar about E. Kane, talking about, you know, I'm light-skinned, I'm gonna get jobs. She meant that. Now you guys are making lives and think pieces, and then what? After the think pieces, after the opinions, then what? After you say what you gotta say, let's cancel her, then she doesn't get canceled, then what? Why are we even giving it energy and the opportunity to gain that notoriety? And then it's like you need the whole collective to agree with what you're doing and what you're saying and what you know, think that should be good. Cancel her. Why don't you cancel her? Because you don't like what she said. It don't align with you and you don't agree with that shit. You don't need the validation of the crowd and how everybody else feels. Okay, I saw this on post, and then I saw, of course, everybody again giving their think pieces and saying what they had to say. And just because her parents bought it for her doesn't necessarily mean that she has to like it. And just because you all out there who've seen the post and you had it really rough growing up and you weren't able to get a car until this and your parents weren't able to afford this, that does not mean that she has to like it. Unfortunately, that was your experience in your journey. Why are you projecting? You guys are like, just be glad you have a car because you could be walking or taking the bus or whatever. And this car really actually looks like it's one missed oil change away from stopping on the freeway. She can give her opinion. I understand like being thankful for it, and you know, you should definitely be thankful. Always show gratitude. But she can also give her opinion and say that she does not like the car. She cannot like the car. Why can't she not like the car? Everything that somebody gets you, you just like it because they bought it for you. Even if you absolutely hate it, even if this isn't something that you would normally get, even if it's something that's outside of your style, or just because somebody else got it for you, you're like, okay, let me force myself to like it. I don't think you guys operate that way. So her understanding what she does and doesn't like, even at, you know, this young of age, is good for her. And being able to speak about it will teach her how to speak about it in the future. She's not gonna settle for things that she doesn't want or doesn't like. Is that okay? I'm sorry, but why does everything have to be turned into alcohol? Everything has to be turned into alcohol? We can't go to like functions and kids' baseball games without getting drunk? Dang, like everything. Okay, this might sound a little insensitive. I really feel like raising awareness, I feel like a lot of those campaigns are just for show. I think I might have said this before, something on the lines of this. I think that they're just for show. People are aware. What awareness are you raising when people already know what's going on? Domestic violence awareness. People are aware of that. And what exactly does raising awareness do to help? Like, what does it really do? Like, okay, we have this big rally and you get all these people together and you have these people donate to raise awareness, then what you're raising awareness for stops. People get out and rally in the streets and do all these things and make all these posts and all these things happen, and then you go back to living your regular life the next day. Okay, I really love that I see people taking their health serious, because even me myself, I've come into a new understanding of my body and taking my health serious and seriously. But really, why do you guys think that something artificially made is going to do your body better than you literally going and getting like real, actual grown food from the earth? It's processed with all these additives and sugar and coloring, and somehow that is easier to trust in and believe that this is going to benefit you than you literally going and getting a stick of celery and eating it and thinking that this will do a better job than this natural grown thing from the earth. You guys are talking about being bloated and cleaning your gut when you don't understand that you have parasites and you need to change your diet. You are bloated because of the way that you eat. So then you're like, I'm bloated. This little thing is gonna put a mask, a band-aid over this instead of getting to the actual real root of the problem. But I'm still gonna eat how I've been eating. That's a contradiction. Everyone is seriously always looking for the easiest way out, and sometimes you really gotta do the work. Y'all go and spend $45 on these super greens when you can literally take that $45 and go to a farmer's market and get the real thing. I'm pretty sure I touched on this before too, but it's presented itself again, so I'm talking about it again. People want so bad to compare their lives and talk about them getting it out of the mud like it makes your experience more valid or more true or more real. When really the thing is, nobody should be having to get it out the mud. You're projecting your trauma and your experiences and the things that you went through and the way that you grew up onto people as if they're the ones who did it to you. And then minimizing their blackness or their hard work. Just because their hard work looks different than your hard work doesn't mean the work wasn't hard. And it doesn't mean it wasn't work. So in other words, the next pandemic.
We need more money to plan for the second pandemic. There's going to be another pandemic.
Now, Mr. Trump. Y'all. Then the walking out to Many Men by 50 Cent, I am crying. Outside of this being a psyop, you know, really being staged with the intent to harvest energy, these things can still, you know, have their symbolic meaning, because essentially they kind of lead you to or are a spokesperson for a representation of, you know, coming into levels of consciousness. And I know everybody, I really think it's just because it's Donald Trump, you guys want to, you know, claim to see through the rituals and seeing through the fakeness and seeing through the lies. But really, let's get on Joe Biden. He's always making promises and proclamations and all of these things that he wants to do and he's going to do. And, you know, if you just vote for him, what is stopping this man from doing it now? And wasn't he making promises like this before, back in 2020? Isn't this, you know, the type of talk that had you guys in tears on the internet, thinking that you made some sort of change? And y'all keep saying, especially black people get on this internet and make videos every single day talking about how black people only want to vote for Trump because he gave us the stimulus and unemployment money and all of these, all this money that we think we're going to get again if we vote for Trump. And yet Biden will make you promises that he doesn't even come close to keeping ever. And then he'll question your blackness if you don't vote for him or believe in him. What? At least Donald Trump will tell you that he doesn't like you. Why, when you guys hear what Donald Trump has done, you very much, oh my gosh, Donald Trump this, he's that, this, blah, 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 blah. But when you hear about Joe Biden, which we always do all the time, him and his family, it gets overlooked. I want you guys to know that this snake is quite literally a physical representation of these political parties. They are giving you the illusion of choice. Get out and vote. We need to make a change. What change? Who's going to be the president has already been decided. Then, not the Trump media stock soaring 33%, not a whopping 33%. Are y'all really seeing through the rituals or no? And did y'all know about this movie being released just a few days before this whole incident? Nothing is coincidence. I also don't know who needs to hear this, but freedom is an inside job. You are the savior that you seek. You're the love of your life. Do what you will with that information. Anyways, y'all, that concludes it for this week. You know how to kind of touch on the Trump and Biden. That is just so crazy. And then, like, what episode of Black Mirror are we in now? What episode of Scandal are we in now? The world is a stage. Anyways, what do y'all think? Leave your comments below. Like I said, I'm gonna post that email. Send your unpopular opinions and I will speak on it on my videos, on the next videos, whatever. You guys already know what to do. Like, subscribe, and share. I will see you guys next week.